Get to News Nation's Joe Khalil, who's live with us in Dubai. Joe, there are these new reports that the U.S. is preparing to expand this war effort in a major way. What more are we learning?
Yeah, Markie, President Trump at least considering sending thousands more American troops to the Middle East around the coasts of Iran to help reinforce the service members that are already here. This was first reported out by Reuters, and they're citing U.S. officials saying that as the president and the administration right now are in this critical planning stage for what comes next, for the next phase of this war, that is something that they are considering. It is very much on the table, and for some specific reasons, too. There would be potentially thousands more American troops to help secure the Strait of Hormuz. Also, the president not ruling out ground troops to help secure the highly enriched uranium that is in Iran right now. That uranium, of course, would be what they would use to develop a nuclear weapon there. You know, when asked about the possibility of ground troops, President Trump and several other administration officials publicly have at least said they're not taking anything off the table. And Markie, we should also mention that the 2,500 Marines that are now on their way to the Middle East and to this conflict, they are set to be here next week. So these troops President Trump is considering sending now, that would be on top of the 2,500 Marines whose deployment have already been approved for this conflict.
Okay, so additional service members. Curious to see if Hegseth and General Kane discussed that at all at today's press briefing. And Joe, also, this war really seemed to escalate overnight. Both Israel and Iran striking oil and gas targets. That hadn't been done before the last 24 hours.
No, certainly not the way that it has been done overnight. It started with Israel striking Iran's largest oil and natural gas field, actually one of the largest ones in the world. And after that, Iran promised to retaliate, and they certainly did overnight, hitting oil and natural gas hubs in 3 different countries, at least in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, and in Kuwait. Now, this is going to have a major impact, potentially, on oil prices all around the globe, certainly in the United States as well. Potentially, costs could go up. That is why this is getting so much attention. President Trump addressing this himself, condemning Iran, telling them to stop these strikes, otherwise there are going to be consequences. But interestingly, President Trump also distanced himself from Israel and Israeli leadership after their strike, saying that the U.S. didn't know that that was going to happen, and says that it won't happen again from Israel.
Yeah, some obvious frustration there, it seems.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.